Brutal and widespread sexual violence was part of Rwanda's 1994 genocide. Its devastating legacy is still felt very much throughout the country. In 2007, the Rwanda Defence Forces broke new ground, placing this horrific type of violence among the major threats to national security. Partnering with UNIFEM, the Army has launched a campaign to help prevent and respond to sexual violence. The Army is drawing on the experience of a successful initiative by the Rwandan police, which opened a special office dealing with gender-based violence in 2005.
What I expect from the campaign is total eradication of gender-based violence and violence against women. It needs a concerted effort of almost everybody, every sector, every institution, everywhere. You have to look for gaps.
The military is deployed right down to the community grassroots level, where they can reach large numbers of people. They are able to intervene where gender-based violence cases happen or are reported. The police and the military are both involved in community sensitization programs and benefit from each other.
We have to be awareness campaign, so that we can teach the people, the population around our deployments. We can assist them to tell them how to witness and identify, and also encourage them to report such cases whenever they have been committed.
For cases that occur within the military, the gender desk at the Army and its focal points are able to intervene directly. There was no mechanism before to handle this. To change attitudes and prevent cases of abuse, the Rwanda Defence Force runs a training program such as this one for its officers. In addition, Rwandan battalions deployed to international peacekeeping missions are trained to protect women in conflict situations, leading to actions such as providing firewood patrols or helping build fuel-efficient stoves that minimize women's need to collect fuel, trips that make them vulnerable to attack and sexual assault.
I think there are a number of factors that make for the success of this program in Rwanda. Firstly, we have political will at the highest level. We also have an environment which is very responsive to gender equality. Finally, we have a very strong women's movement here in Rwanda.
The gender desk at the National Police offers emergency response for victims, counseling to resolve family feuds, and guidance on collecting evidence for prosecution. Rape victims are referred to clinics where they're treated for free. This woman has been brutalized by her brother. She finally turned to the authorities for help.
Claudine came in and reported that she was beaten by her brother. She was then chased out of the house, so she slept outside, and that is why she came to the police.
Reported cases are increasing as women feel they will be heard and not neglected. They can now speak in confidence in a private interview room to a trained officer like Beline and have access to a nationwide toll-free hotline. Motorcycles allow for the fast dispatch of officers, especially in rural areas. Beline's caseload is never light. Now she attends to this heavily pregnant woman who was beaten by her husband. After taking her details, Beline escorts her to the hospital. There she is interviewed and examined. This is Gloriose. She is single with 2 children. She has been repeatedly raped. When she got pregnant, her family threw her out. She was homeless. Gloriose found refuge in this women's shelter.
To see people saying we can now walk without being afraid because we know that we can call the police if somebody dares to attack us, that for me is changing lives. And I think this is what this program aims to do, to change lives, to make women, to make girls feel safer in this country and in their communities.